The California dream. For many, it starts with sunshine and opportunity, but it often ends in a financial reckoning. It's not just the astronomical home prices that break budgets. It's the relentless, often hidden tide of home ownership costs that can silently drain your wallet month after month, year after year. Imagine owning a home only to discover that your mortgage payment is just the tip of a colossal financial iceberg, dwarfed by taxes, insurance, and maintenance bills that devour your income. From the golden coastlines to the tech-fueled valleys, California's most desirable cities have become financial black holes for homeowners. In 2025, mortgage rates remain stubbornly high, but that's just one piece of the puzzle. Skyrocketing property taxes on inflated values, mind-boggling insurance premiums for wildfire, earthquake, and coastal flood risks, exorbitant HOA fees, and ever-increasing utility costs are combining to create a burden that can make even a paid-off home feel like a relentless expense. Which cities, the very symbols of California's allure, are now proving to be the most financially punishing for homeowners? Where does the very act of owning a home demand an astronomical, ongoing tribute? We're diving deep into the true cost of the Golden State Dream. Get ready for a sobering truth. Today, Discover the Nation unveils the top 10 California cities with the highest home ownership costs in 2025. If you own a home here or aspire to, this breakdown of the real financial burden is your crucial guide.
Number 10. Laguna Beach. This idyllic coastal enclave in Orange County is renowned for its stunning coves, vibrant art scene, and exclusive upscale lifestyle. It promises a serene, beautiful existence by the ocean, but for homeowners, it delivers an ongoing financial tsunami that makes it one of the priciest places to simply own a home in California in 2025. The core challenge in Laguna Beach begins with its incredibly high property values. While the median home price here is a jaw-dropping $2.5 million, translating to a colossal mortgage burden, the true pain comes from the ongoing costs. Property taxes levied on these astronomical values easily top $2,000 to $2,500 per month, consuming a significant portion of income before the mortgage is even considered. But the real silent killer is insurance. Situated directly on the coast and often near brush-covered hillsides, Laguna Beach homeowners face exorbitant and rapidly escalating premiums for coastal flood, earthquake, and wildfire insurance. Many residents are reporting annual insurance bills exceeding $10,000 to $15,000, adding over $1,000 to their monthly outlays. Beyond taxes and insurance, the prevalence of high-end homes and strict local regulations often means higher maintenance and repair costs. Many homes belong to homeowners associations, HOAs, that maintain the community's exclusive amenities, with fees that can range from a few hundred to over $1,000 monthly. Utility costs, especially for larger homes and pools common in the area, further contribute to the financial drain. For those living the dream in Laguna Beach, the view might be priceless, but the ongoing cost of home ownership is one of the highest and most relentless in the entire state, proving that paradise comes with an exceptionally steep recurring bill. Number 9. Oakland. Long considered San Francisco's affordable alternative with its vibrant culture and diverse communities, Oakland has seen property values surge, pushing its median home price to around $780,000. But for homeowners in 2025, the burden of ownership here extends far beyond the mortgage, placing it among the highest-cost cities to simply maintain a property in California in 2025. The core struggle in Oakland stems from high home values coupled with a significant property tax burden relative to the area's median household income, around $85,000. Property taxes in Alameda County average between 1.2 and 1.5% of the home's value, meaning an annual bill of $9,000 to $11,700 for an average home, translating to $750 to $975 plus per month. While seemingly lower than some ultra-luxury cities, this tax bill often feels disproportionately heavy against local wages and the overall cost of living. But that's just the start. Oakland's aging housing stock, while charming, often comes with higher maintenance and repair costs, from plumbing and electrical upgrades to foundation issues. Many older homes are not up to modern seismic standards, potentially leading to higher earthquake insurance premiums or requiring costly retrofits. Furthermore, while not as prone to wildfire as the hills, insurance costs are rising across the Bay Area. Utility costs, especially electricity and water in California, contribute significantly to the monthly burden. For homeowners in Oakland, the initial mortgage payment is only the beginning. The ongoing, relentless costs of property taxes, maintenance, and insurance combine to create one of the highest total burdens in the state, making simply keeping a home here an increasingly expensive endeavor.
Number 8. San Diego. The finest city in America, famed for its endless sunshine, stunning coastline, and relaxed lifestyle, might seem like paradise. But for homeowners in 2025, this paradise comes with a brutal and comprehensive financial toll, making it one of the highest-cost cities to simply own a home in California. With median home prices still hovering around a jaw-dropping $880,000, the beauty of San Diego hides a financial burden that relentlessly eats into budgets. The affordability gap for owning in San Diego is stark. Even if you've paid off your mortgage, the ongoing costs are immense. Property taxes in San Diego County average around 1.1% of the home's value, which means an annual bill of nearly $9,700 for an average home, translating to over $800 per month. But the real financial gut punch comes from insurance. Situated directly on the coast and often adjacent to wildfire-prone canyons and hillsides, San Diego homeowners face exorbitant and rapidly escalating premiums for coastal flood, wildfire, and earthquake insurance. Many residents are reporting annual insurance bills easily exceeding $6,000 to $10,000, adding $500 to $800 plus to their monthly outlays. Some insurers are even pulling out of the state entirely, making policies harder and more expensive to secure. Beyond these major fixed costs, San Diego's utility prices, particularly for electricity and water, are notoriously high, especially during hot summer months. The prevalence of older homes in desirable areas often means higher maintenance and repair costs, while modern communities may come with substantial HOA fees for amenities. For those living the dream in San Diego, the sunsets might be free, but the ongoing cost of homeownership is one of the highest and most comprehensive financial burdens in the entire state, demanding a relentless and ever-increasing tribute from homeowners. Number 7. Irvine, California. This meticulously planned oasis in Orange County, celebrated for its top-tier schools, pristine parks, and sprawling corporate campuses, epitomizes suburban perfection. But for homeowners in 2025, Irvine's beauty conceals a hidden financial labyrinth, making it one of the costliest cities to simply maintain a home in California, even if your mortgage is manageable. The core of Irvine's high ownership cost lies in its already elevated property values, with a median home price hovering around $1.1 million. This translates to a property tax bill that relentlessly drains budgets month after month. Annually, property taxes average around 1% to 1.1% in Orange County, which for an average Irvine home means over $900 to $1,000 per month, a significant fixed cost. However, the true distinguishing burden here is the prevalence of exorbitant homeowners association fees. As a city largely comprised of master-planned communities, nearly every homeowner is subject to mandatory HOA fees that can easily range from $300 to $700 or even over $1,000 monthly, covering amenities, landscaping, and community maintenance. Beyond taxes and HOAs, utility costs in Irvine, particularly for electricity and water, are substantial, especially for larger homes with pools or extensive landscaping. While generally less exposed to extreme wildfire risk than hillside communities, general homeowners insurance still adds hundreds to the monthly bill. The expectation of maintaining a pristine property in a meticulously managed community also often translates to higher general maintenance and repair expenditures. For those enjoying Irvine immaculate straits and amenities, the cost of ownership is a precise, predictable, and exceptionally high recurring bill, making it one of the state's most expensive places to simply keep a home.
Number 6. Santa Barbara. This picturesque coastal enclave, often called the American Riviera, boasts breathtaking ocean views, Mediterranean architecture, and an exclusive, luxurious lifestyle. It's a dream destination for many, but for those who own property here, Santa Barbara is less a dream and more a continuous, astronomical financial commitment, making it one of the absolute priciest places to simply own a home in California in 2025. The ongoing cost of homeownership in Santa Barbara is astronomical, primarily driven by its incredibly high property values. With a median home price that easily tops $1.8 million, the annual property tax bill becomes a relentless financial Goliath. Averaging around 1.1 to 1.2% in Santa Barbara County, this translates to a staggering $1,650 to $1,800 or more per month just for property taxes. But that's merely the foundation of the burden. The real silent killer here is insurance. Situated directly on the coast and often adjacent to highly combustible brush-covered hillsides, Santa Barbara homeowners face truly exorbitant and rapidly escalating premiums for coastal flood, earthquake, and wildfire insurance. Many residents are reporting annual insurance bills exceeding $10,000 to $15,000 to even $20,000, adding well over $1,000 and sometimes $2,000 to their monthly fixed costs. Utility costs, especially for larger properties, pools, and extensive landscaping, further inflate the monthly outlay. While the beauty and exclusivity are undeniable, the combined weight of astronomical property taxes, crippling insurance premiums, and the general cost of maintaining a luxury property makes the ongoing cost of homeownership in Santa Barbara one of the most relentless and financially demanding in the entire state, demanding an annual tribute few can truly afford without immense wealth. Number 5. Palm Springs. This iconic desert oasis, a global haven for sunshine, mid-century modern architecture, and a laid-back resort lifestyle, attracts a steady stream of tourists, retirees, and second-home buyers. But for homeowners in 2025, Palm Springs is also an epicenter of an almost unimaginable cost of home ownership, where maintaining a property demands an annual outlay that can easily rival a mortgage payment in many other states. Even with a median home price around $750,000, the ongoing financial burden here is simply staggering. The core of Palm Springs' astronomical ownership cost isn't just its high property values, it's the unique combination of these values with a set of specific, relentless ongoing expenses. Property taxes, averaging around 1.1% in Riverside County, translate directly into a significant annual bill, often over $8,250 per year or roughly $680 plus per month. However, the true distinguishing burden here is the prevalence of exorbitant homeowners association fees and astronomical utility costs. Many homes are within master-planned communities, luxury enclaves, or golf courses where HOA fees can easily range from $500 to $1,500 monthly, covering amenities, landscaping, and community maintenance. Beyond taxes and HOAs, utility costs in Palm Springs are notoriously high. The desert climate necessitates extreme air conditioning use for much of the year, and many homes feature pools that require constant pumping and heating, pushing electricity and water bills to shocking levels, easily adding hundreds, sometimes over $1,000 monthly. If you're finding this crucial information for understanding California's market realities, remember to gently hit that subscribe button to discover the nation. Your support powers our in-depth investigations. For those who own property in Palm Springs, the privilege of living at this desert paradise comes with an exceptionally steep and relentless financial toll, making its total home ownership costs arguably among the highest year after year in the entire United States.
Number 4. Malibu. This iconic stretch of coastline, synonymous with celebrity mansions, breathtaking ocean views, and unparalleled luxury, is truly a world unto itself. But for homeowners, Malibu is not just a place of immense beauty, it's the epicenter of some of California's most astronomically high and terrifyingly unpredictable homeownership costs in 2025. With median home prices easily exceeding $4.5 million, the ongoing financial burden here is nothing short of breathtaking. The core of Malibu's staggering ownership cost is its ultra-high property values, which translate into colossal property tax bills, often hitting over $4,000 per month, before any other expenses. However, the most profound and devastating burden is insurance. Situated directly on the wildland-urban interface with a history of catastrophic wildfires and facing coastal erosion risks, Malibu homeowners are grappling with astronomical wildfire, mudslide, and coastal erosion insurance premiums. Many are reporting annual insurance bills of $25,000, $50,000, or even upwards of $100,000, adding thousands of dollars monthly to their fixed costs. Some insurers have pulled out entirely, making basic coverage a logistical and financial nightmare. Beyond taxes and insurance, maintaining a multi-million-dollar coastal property, often with custom features, extensive landscaping, and private beach access, comes with relentless maintenance and repair costs. Utilities for large estates and the expectation of high-end services further inflate the monthly outlay. For those who own a piece of Malibu's paradise, the price tag extends far beyond the mortgage. It's a perpetual, escalating financial tribute demanded by nature's power and the sheer cost of extreme luxury, cementing its place as one of the highest-cost ownership locations in the world. Number 3, Beverly Hills, a global symbol of unparalleled wealth, glamour, and exclusive luxury. This city boasts legendary mansions, iconic palm-lined streets, and a lifestyle reserved for the ultra-rich. But in 2025, for homeowners who reside here, Beverly Hills also represents the absolute pinnacle of ongoing homeownership costs, a relentless financial outlay that few on the planet could comfortably sustain. With median home prices soaring well over $3.5 million, simply owning a property here is an act of extraordinary financial commitment. The ongoing cost of homeownership in Beverly Hills is driven by its stratospheric property values, which result in some of the most massive property tax bills in the United States. Averaging around 1.1 to 1.2% in Los Angeles County, a typical Beverly Hills home will incur an annual property tax bill of well over $3,000 to $3,500 per month. This colossal fixed expense is just the most obvious drain. Beyond taxes, the expectation of maintaining sprawling estates, often with extensive landscaping, pools, and high-end security systems, translates into truly immense maintenance and upkeep costs, often requiring dedicated staff and specialized services that cost thousands monthly. While not facing the same extreme wildfire insurance challenges as Malibu, general homeowners insurance for multi-million-dollar properties is still exceptionally high, adding hundreds or thousands more per month. Utility costs for expansive homes, including water for vast gardens and electricity for elaborate systems, are also significantly higher than average. The expectation of luxury also extends to all related services, from cleaning to repairs. For those who can afford to own in Beverly Hills, the cost is a continuous, colossal drain, proving that the price of status and luxury extends far beyond the initial purchase, demanding a relentless and ever-increasing tribute from homeowners, cementing its place as one of the world's most expensive places to simply keep a home.
Number 2. Santa Clarita. Nestled in the sprawling northern reaches of Los Angeles County, this city is renowned for its family-friendly, master-planned communities, excellent schools, and a lifestyle that promises suburban comfort. But in 2025, for homeowners, Santa Clarita has become a relentless financial machine where the very act of maintaining a property demands an annual outlay that places it among California's absolute priciest. With a median home price averaging a substantial $780,000, the long-term financial burden here is simply immense. The core of Santa Clarita's astronomical ownership cost isn't just the purchase price. It's the unique combination of high property values, substantial property taxes, and, most significantly, exorbitant homeowners association, or HOA fees. Property taxes in Los Angeles County average around 1.2% of home value, which for an average Santa Clarita home means an annual bill of roughly $9,360 or about $780 per month. But the true relentless drain comes from the mandatory HOA fees prevalent in nearly all its desirable communities. These fees can easily range from $300 to over $800 monthly, and for some luxury enclaves, even higher, covering maintenance, amenities, and community infrastructure. This adds a formidable fixed cost to homeownership. Beyond taxes and HOAs, the general cost of living in Santa Clarita, including utilities, especially for heating and cooling larger homes and pools, is notably high. The reliance on long commutes to job centers in LA means additional, significant costs for gas and vehicle maintenance, further eroding a homeowner's disposable income. For those who cherish Santa Clarita's family-friendly appeal, the convenience and comfort come with an exceptionally steep and relentless financial toll, making its total homeownership costs arguably among the very highest in the entire state, year after year. Number 1. San Francisco. Topping our list as the city with the highest, most relentless home ownership costs in all of California in 2025, San Francisco, California. This iconic metropolis, a global hub of tech, culture, and innovation, is also the undisputed capital of eye-watering expenses. For homeowners, San Francisco demands an annual financial tribute that is simply paralleled, making the act of merely owning a property here an ongoing, monumental financial feat. With a median home price stubbornly clinging to $1.25 million, the total cost of ownership here sets the national benchmark for extreme financial burden. The financial barriers to homeownership in San Francisco are not just high, they are absolute. Property taxes levied on these astronomical values are among the highest dollar amounts in the entire United States, averaging around 1.15 to 1.25% in San Francisco County. A typical home will incur an annual property tax bill easily exceeding $1,200 to $1,300 per month. But that's merely the first layer of the financial assault. The vast majority of properties in San Francisco are condominiums, which come with notoriously exorbitant homeowners association fees, often ranging from $700 to well over $1,500 monthly for amenities, maintenance, and community infrastructure. This adds a formidable fixed cost to homeownership. Beyond taxes and HOAs, the general cost of living in San Francisco, including utilities, especially for heating and cooling larger homes and pools, is notably high. The reliance on long commutes to job centers in LA means additional, significant costs for gas and vehicle maintenance, further eroding a homeowner's disposable income. For those who cherish Santa Clarita's family-friendly appeal, the convenience and comfort come with an exceptionally steep and relentless financial toll, making its total homeownership costs arguably among the very highest in the entire state, year after year.
Final thoughts? This has been a stark, sobering look at the 2025 California housing market, exposing the immense, ongoing financial burden of homeownership in some of its most coveted cities. The dream of owning a piece of the Golden State, while aspirational, demands a continuous and often overwhelming financial tribute that extends far beyond the initial purchase price. The truth is clear. For countless homeowners, and certainly for those aspiring to buy, the true cost of California living is defined not just by mortgages, but by the relentless weight of astronomical property taxes, crippling insurance premiums, soaring HOA fees, and ever-increasing utility bills. This isn't merely about a pricey market, it's about a systemic structure that ensures the act of simply owning a home becomes a continuous, monumental financial feat. What's next for homeowners grappling with these escalating costs? Only time will tell if policy changes or economic shifts will alleviate the pressure, or if these cities will remain exclusive financial strongholds. For now, the cost of the California dream is higher and more persistent than ever.